Jared, you got a new picture on there. What's up with the new pic?
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Washington Nationals.
I got on a little earlier than last night.
We get to see one of the hottest teams in baseball today, Singy.
Yeah, they continue to find ways to win, and I don't see that streak coming to an end today, but that's why they play the game.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Josiah Gray.
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today, because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him, so he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
Late swing fouled off. And that is out of play. And a pitch. And a foul ball.
That's cool. I'm playing in the old Washington Senators ballpark this game. That's a little interesting. Left field's fairly boring, but kind of a deep center to 421. And I got this little jutted out corner. Almost kind of reminds me of Fenway with the triangle. But it's got like another corner way back at 438. And it's got this weird little wall for the bullpen, which is kind of a strange wall. And a kind of a big right field wall. It's kind of like a weird Fenway Park almost.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Yeah, I usually
Now it's the veteran outfielder,
I like to do like where they actually played. So
as he had 3 hits.
although Washington Nationals never actually played here, but Washington did have baseball here, so with the Senators. So yeah, I figured it was an interesting little ballpark.
Foul down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one not close, and it's 2-1. 1 out, base is empty. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That one outside. Full count now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
What are you confused about? I'll try to clarify.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game, and somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Now at the plate, Ted Williams. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike 1. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Inside. 1-2 to count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Catcher is about to go diving out of the way the wrong way. What's he doing?
Stays alive. Two outs. On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
Is that what you were confused about?
And the sweeper is off the plate.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
9th pitch.
Oh, what were you confused about, though?
And they'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Pulls it in.
Oh my goodness.
Middle of the first. No score.
Well, they don't exist anymore. They were a team in Washington, obviously, and they moved to Texas to become the Texas Rangers, and I believe they also reopened their franchise at one point, and they were the Washington Senators again, and they moved to the Minnesota Twins, I want to say. I think it's the reverse order of that, though. I think it was Washington was they had the Washington Senators, and then they turned it into the Twins, and then they reopened the Washington Senators after they moved away, and they went to the Rangers.
Was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Next one just misses, and the count is 1-2.
Yeah, they were a team in 1901, and they moved to the Twins in 1961.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
But I believe they reopened as well.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and they reopened. Yeah, they moved twice, pretty much. They were the American Association Washington Senators from 1891 to 1899. Then they were in the American League as the Washington Senators from 1901 to 1960. And then they moved to Minnesota. And then 1 year later, they reopened the Washington Senators again, I believe, in 1961. To replace the other Washington Senators that moved, and then they moved again. In 1972, they only lasted another 11 years.
And that drops in for a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Did I miss a message? What does that mean?
Swings through that one. And it's even up.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We played an inning, no score. Second inning set to go. Stepping in the long ball threat, Manny Ramirez. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit.
Oh, you're talking about the umpires? Yeah, and I feel like personalized is the closest to reality. That's what we have on there, because in real life,
2 balls, no strikes.
umpires sometimes have a little bit different strike zones. Like sometimes certain umpires call the outside strike to right-handers more, and the inside strike to left-handers more, or they call the down pitch more. So I feel like that's the closest one.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now here is David Ortiz. Ramirez gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's a laser base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
It's funny how they say that, because like if they say take a base, I would just go to third. I'd be like, oh, you told me to take a base, so I picked third. You didn't tell me to take first base, you told me to take a base. So I'm just gonna stand on third.
Willie Mays digging in now. 6th in the AL in RBIs. That one almost got him.
And the umpire would probably throw me out of the game. If they keep being a wise ass, you're out of here.
But when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
There's a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get ground ball, double play.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. And now Gary Sheffield.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
That's in there. Strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
This one popped up right side. Soriano.
Oh, come on.
And it's caught for the out. Ozzie Smith up next for the Red Sox. Line drive, that's a base hit into right.
Okay, Ozzie Smith.
Strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Go.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now, Jason Varitek. Swinging a foul straight back. Two on, 2 outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
This one in the dirt. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. In the air to left down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Nationals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one is absolutely belted. And foul as it bangs off the fence.
Nationals got to trade Soriano here. I don't know what they're doing. They're a rebuilding team with a good player under contract for cheap, but only for a year. They got to trade him for some good prospects. They're one of the weird teams on here who haven't traded their good people. Like, you got 1 year left of Vladdy. Your team is poop. 1 year left of Soriano. Your team is poop. 1 year left of Gary Carter, and your team is poop, and he's worth a lot as a catcher. Like, trade them guys. Andre Dawson, he's a legend. Trade him. Trade him to a team that's trying to win. Like, let's go.
Ball. Outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a ground ball to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
First baseman, Gary
So up next, Gary Carter. And that misses. 1-0.
1-0.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Curve in the dirt.
1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
I'm hoping I can continue to get some strong showings from Hal Newhouser, because he was doing really bad with Detroit before I traded for him. I traded Cliff Lee in a deal to Detroit to get Hal Newhouser and Skubal. Since I got him, I think this was his first start for me right here. This was against my brother's team. So, against the Yankees, that's very good. Then this was a great start, but I'm pretty sure it was a bad opponent. Then he had a bad start, but then a good start, and hopefully he had a good start here. Hopefully he has another good start.
Satena digging in for the Nationals.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Carter leads off first with 1 away. Now snap throw to first. Carter back easily.
I'm mad they always make him so old on this game. They make him so old,
In there for a strike.
and then he always gets so bad in the franchise mode.
And that one almost hit him. Tying run is at first here in the second game of the series. Just missed.
3-1.
Hit in the air out to center field. Mays has it sized up. puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Riley Adams digging in for the Nationals. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
I could get some more offense here. I'd feel a little better so far.
Just off the outside edge. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starters.
Holy crap, that was a terrible bunt, but also super great reaction time. Look at this,
Able to execute.
Yeah, I think he.
It looked like he started running before he even punted the ball. Look at it. Great reaction time and a terrible bunt. Way too hard. Not down the line enough either. Who is that? That's it's not Nunez, is it? It's Tena. That was Tena? That was Tena. He's a shortstop. His secondary position is 3rd, which means he gets like a 5% attribute reduction at 3rd base on defense. So his 53 fielding might be like 50. His 51 reaction time might be like 48. You telling me he's gonna react like that? Come on, man. Like that's crazy.
And when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Stepping in, Hank Aaron. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Oh, you should print out a scorecard then, and just use it like a scorecard instead of a notebook. See if you can print out a baseball scorecard.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Here's a 1-2. And there's a ball.
Yeah, you should print out a scorecard, so that way if like you get a fly out to center field, you can like you can actually score it. Like I don't know, I feel like that's cool. You can just score the double plays, like 3-6-3 double plays, 5-4-3 double plays. Like you can score them yourselves. That'd be kind of cool. Put out to the pitcher.
Here comes a 3-2.
That'd be kind of cool.
On the ground to first. Carter steps on the bag. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
The designated hitter, Ted Williams.
Ted Williams up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. And a slider in there for a strike. That's off the inside corner, and the count 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Popped up right side, Carter. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Offense held in check there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the rookie right fielder, Travis Bazzana.
Number 37.
They traded C.J. Abrams to
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
to Washington here. No, they traded C.J. Abrams to Cleveland. You can, if you do the old school, like, broadcast style, like 70s and 80s, but I like the pitch count, so that way I don't have to pause it every, like, 3 minutes and be like, how many pitches did he throw? How many has he thrown? And go in here and, like, look. It's just easier for me to leave it on there. But they traded for Bazzana, however you say his name. He's a good young prospect in the Cleveland Guardians system in real life. But the Guardians traded him for C.J. Abrams.
Swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Dylan Cruz at the plate now. That's ball 1. And another ball. Next pitch is downstairs. And that's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Nunez batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
I will definitely forget. I don't know. I don't mind the scoreboard, though. You don't like the scoreboard there? I think it's cool. It shows you people's season averages. Shows you the pitch type. Shows you how fast the pitch was.
First one away.
I don't know. I kind of like the scoreboard.
Two and two.
In the dirt.
Why is this guy not tried to steal on me? 90 speed, 79 stealing? If I was him, I'd be off.
And he's back in easily. Runner on the go. Spoils that one, and it remains.
Ooh, I thought about trying to pick him off on back-to-back. And I said, nah, I'll save my last pick-off attempt for 3-2. If it gets there. Oh, he's stealing again. Oh, wow. I should have tried picking him off again.
He's in there at second with a stolen base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now the left fielder, James Wood. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball. 2 balls, no strike.
That one is upstairs.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Come on, let's get James Wood here so we don't have to face Guerrero with 2 guys on.
3-0 down. And there's the automatic.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think
you got another hour?
Opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
The game might be over by then.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Vladimir Guerrero digging in for the Nationals. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Tosses to first.
Let's go, Gary. Way to knock it down.
So the Nats leave a pair, still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Fouled off down the right side.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
That misses. Now 1-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right
The
field.
4th inning is probably going to go at least another 45.
Bangs off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that
I guess
certainly
we'll
feels
see.
good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
And now it's going to be David Ortiz.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Runner in
Me and my brother are in a very intense race right now for the AL East. I've won 13 games in a row, and he's won 10 games in a row.
Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third.
Waiting for him to lose a game, but he's not losing any games right now. He's probably waiting for me to lose games.
Willie Mays up next for the Red Sox. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Way inside. One away with a runner at third. Just missed.
2-0.
Right down to shoot. Now 2 balls and a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And it remains 2-2. Runner on at third. 1 gone.
That'd be pretty crazy if you predict the exact time.
And he chases that one. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's a big power threat. Gary Sheffield. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball for a strike. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And the slider just misses. Ramirez at third with 2 away. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Red Sox. Welcome back as we take a
Man, we cannot get anything going against Josiah Gray. Gray, 4 innings, only 1 run, 6 strikeouts, 1 walk, 3 hits. Oof.
Santos Soriano.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Soriano, 26 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP.
I'm gonna play. So I can play another game after this one. So I'll play the other game tomorrow afternoon before I go to work. So I'll probably play. Yeah, you're right. I'll probably play. I don't know, maybe
1-for-1 with a single so far.
2 p.m. my time or 3 p.m. my time, depending on what time I can get on and get that done. So I'll be streaming mid-afternoon tomorrow. And then my brother will probably stream a game at night while I'm at work, I assume.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
To third, and that's a fair ball. Jose Tena now at the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder, so he just found a perfect place to drop.
I don't know if I just said that or if I had the mute button on. I might have had the mute button on.
Getting ready to hit. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Runners at first.
Did you hear me or no?
With 1 gone. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. Travis Bazzana in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Yeah, I accidentally muted the microphone on my controller. So after I have to play my Sunday game tomorrow, and then my brother can play his Sunday game, and then I can play my Monday game, and my brother is off on Monday of the current week in the franchise. So I could play my Monday game perhaps tomorrow night, depending on what time. But I can definitely play my Sunday game in the afternoon tomorrow before I go to work. And then my brother's going to have to play a game, I assume, while I'm at work. And then I might be able to play one at night.
Bazzana up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Curveball over for a called strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Did they do a doubleheader to make up for the rainout, or no? They just played one game?
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One out, base is full. Just off the outside corner, and it's 3-2.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Well tied up again.
Sounds good.
And that's a pretty rough way to give up a lead. It's just kind of a gut punch for the entire team to issue the free pass right there.
Cruz at the plate now, and that's inside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. Here comes the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 3-1.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
That's a pretty decisive win.
And now, Nasim Nunez. Fastball is outside. Bazana on third. Cruz at second.
We need to limit the damage here. Come on, Hal. Come on, bro. You gotta. This is not a team you need to struggle against.
Rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. One down. Runners at second and third. That one missed. Got him swinging.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Wood in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Second and third, 2 down. Strike one.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in.
All right, sounds good, man.
Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And it is 2-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of left side.
Ooh, this is not good.
Another comes in to score, and they lead by 4.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner at first with 2 away. Next for the Nationals is the DH, Vladimir Guerrero. Both 2 in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
Yeah, I'll have to let you know.
And that is strike 2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Two outs. Got him. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in is the speedy Ozzie Smith. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Spencer Bivens getting ready to go. Lopez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. There's a strike. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Backed off the plate that time. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
I would take 1 run, getting 1 run back this inning. Let's go.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll get down for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
And now Honus Wagner. And that misses. 1-0.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Goes to second for 1, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Now batting, right fielder,
So digging in, Hank Aaron. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. First pitch just misses.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball, and safe. It's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast.
Why do you say that?
See his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Strike. 3-1.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. High fly ball out to left field. Wood sizes this one up. And that's the 3rd out. For the Red Sox, they're down here 5-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. That's a little bit low.
Well, these Nats doing a great job.
Why'd you say the Rays are dumb?
Right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate or swings at pitches outside the zone is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
And miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's the third baseman, Jose Tena. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball. One strike.
Strike two.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Adams stands in now, looks at that one inside. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Carter off of first with two away. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-2.
Come on, Hal. Finish this inning. Come on, let's go.
And that's in the dirt.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Struck him out looking. Nationals leave one. They leave this.
Now pitching
We're
for the
back,
Nationals.
and they make a change to start the
Number
sixth.
76.
The new pitcher, Spencer Bivens.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now here's the Red Sox DH, Ted Williams. And that one fouled off.
Ball. 1 ball. 2 strike.
Inside, almost got him. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's to third, and it stays fair.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Next to hit, Manny Ramirez.
One ball, no
that
strike.
one in the dirt. Ball one. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike. This one popped up. Soriano moves under it. Makes the grab, one down. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. Headed towards the corner. Fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He will score, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Willie Mays up next for the Red Sox, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Hard hit, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting. Third
So stepping in for Boston, Gary Sheffield.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Inside, and it hit him.
I got him. Take your base.
Well, the bright side is that that'll help
Now
the on-base
batting,
percentage a little bit,
shortstop,
and that's a
Smith.
category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's outside.
1 and 2.
Two on, 2 outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Lifted in the air, right center field. Cruz pulls that one down, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 5-2. You're dialed into the show.
Now pitching for
Back
Boston.
now for the bottom of the 6th, and
Number
there's a new pitcher on the
55.
mound. Matt Strong. 32nd appearance. And now up for Washington,
Leadoff
Travis
for Washington.
Bizzana.
Right fielder, number
Strom has a
37.
pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Really nice job to
Now
get your
batting,
first out of the
center
ball game.
fielder, Dylan Cruz.
And now Dylan Cruz.
A walk, and he's also single.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Strom, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. The throw is wild, and it gets away. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Nunez now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Move to second. Cruz dives back in safely. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the sixth. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Ball outside. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And that one is lifted in the air. Mays has it sized up and makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 6-2. Now the number 2 hitter, James Wood. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
A little bit high maybe, and it's 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's too high.
Okay.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Now
mound.
pitching for the
Jorge
Nationals.
Lopez.
Well, walks have
Number
certainly been
21.
an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Lopez.
Jason Varitek digs in now. Check swing called strike. Lopez, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And that skips into dirt. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So up next, Honus Wagner, 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Up and in, and it's 1-0. Movement in the bullpen. Kyle Finnegan looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Sims also getting ready. And that one pulled foul. One down, base is empty. That misses, and it's 2-1. Sliced hard but foul. The Nats leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
That one hit to right. Bazzana gets under it, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 7th, and here's the DH for Washington, Vladimir Guerrero. Strom back to work. That one missing inside. Two balls, no strikes to count.
2 balls, no strike.
Inside, just missed. That one finds the zone. 3-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
High fly ball down the left field line. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Matt Strom done for the afternoon, and he's responsible for the runner on second. So the book is... So they bring on the veteran, Darren O'Day.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Now it's going to be Alfonso Soriano, and that misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 and 2.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Mays sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting.
So digging in, Gary Carter. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. That just misses, and that's ball 1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Tyler Holton, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Guerrero over at second, 1 down. And there's a foul ball. Pitch misses. 2-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Ramirez settles under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Next to hit for the Nats, Jose Tena. 1 for 3.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Slider misses outside. Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. No runs. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Colin Poche.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And first offering is fouled off. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Ramirez. Very high with that one. 1-0.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And that one misses up and in. And the count is 2-0. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is fouled back. Just off the inside edge. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Now he breaks his bat. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, David Ortiz.
And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Well, and at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Misses, and a count now even up.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. And Poche ready to work. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Base hit center field. And that extends the inning. And next for the Red Sox, Willie Mays. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts
Now
and a
running
ground
at
out.
first
So a
for the
change
Red
being
Sox.
made at first base. Coming in as the
Number
pinch runner,
52.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Foul ball. Inside, just missed. Runner takes off. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two outs. Runner goes again. And he grounds one back up the middle. Fires over to first. Mays retired at first. And we're back. Back onto the bottom of the 8th, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Riley Adams. That catches the corner. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Next offering misses down and away. He goes down looking. Travis Bazzana, the next to hit. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one pushed foul. Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2 again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen.
Pitching for
And so the Red Sox go to the
Number
bullpen.
87.
Tyler Holton He's into the game with the bases empty. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Nice, glad you're safe, man. Hope you had a great time in Miami. I've been there once. It was fun.
1, 2, 3.
Expensive but fun.
Washington. They lead it 6-2. Kyle Finnegan gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around. So this next matchup.
Did you see any Bay Harbor Butchers?
Digging in, Gary Sheffield. Inside. And that is ball 1. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Gregory Soto looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even 1-1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing. Took until
That's
he got a strike.
definitely
Now he's gotta
Dexter.
go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. And now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Alright, if you could meet one character, not just the actor, the person in character, who would you want to meet? I feel like I want to meet Batista. Might be a weird one, but seems like a real OG. Seems like a real dude. Seems like he'd want to feed me tequila and talk about his job and all that stuff.
And the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a ground ball. Over to Carter. And they're down to their last out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jason Varitek. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Austin Riley.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
No strike. Ball 2.
And that's in there at the knees. On the corner for a strike. 2-2 now.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And a good eye there.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Finnegan is just 1 strike away. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Riley leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's in there, and it's 1-1. They're down to their final strike. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Kyle
Pitching for the
Jose A.
Nationals.
Ferrer comes out
Number
trying to close it out.
47.
He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. So a runner at second, 2 down. Hank Aaron will hit next. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third, and that's a fair ball. Throws to second. He's in safely at second. A run scores. It's a 2-run game.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Now the batter now, Ted Williams. That one in the dirt and gets away. Hank.
Yo, they got in a real bad funk there all of a sudden.
He's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the
It was looking really bad for them for a little while, but it's a long season, man. And I know I've been saying it a lot to you, but you can't underestimate how long this season is. Twice the season of a hockey or an NBA season, like. It's just a long year, man. Teams are going to go through good streaks. Teams are going to go through bad. And the good teams are going to have more good than bad. And they're going to have some streaks where they're average, and then they're good, and they're average, and they're good. And they're bad, and they're average, and they're good.
On the ground,
I mean, that's just...
fires to first on the run. And that'll do it.
He could have been safe there. I still think they're making the playoffs. I wouldn't worry about the Yankees.
Get on the right track and probably start a winning streak from here.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4 for Chris Singleton.
Man, I'm just telling you what I think. And I'm not saying that to make you feel better. I tell you the truth. Whether you like it or not, I tell you the truth about the Jets. I tell you the truth about Yankees. At least what I feel like the truth is. Yeah, he's out by a half step. Oh yeah, by a half step. Look at this. Caught it. Ooh. That was closer than I want. Why can't I do this replay? What is going on? That close. Yo, why is dude's back of the head in the way? I'm not trying to see the dude's back of the head. Yeah, close. That's my first loss in 14 games. My offense wasn't that good. 9 hits, 2 walks. Okay. Willie Mays didn't do anything. Sheffield didn't do much. Didn't do anything, I should say. Newhouser, not a good game out of him. That was disappointing. I was hoping he'd have another good game against a bad team. Man, I need my brother to lose a game. I need the Mets to take this last one here. Come on, Mets. He's probably going to win all 3 against Seattle. Maybe lose one to the Cubs. I figure he'll lose one out of his next weekend. I should say week's worth of games. I should sweep Colorado. I should sweep Tampa Bay. Alright, man. I'm gonna talk to you later. I'll play a game tomorrow afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your night. Peace out.